said that this is the act today by the police and the local administration is actually a direct attack on democracy. Okay, I'm also joined in by Manojit Mandal, who's a political analyst, and he's joining us on the phone line. Manojit, how do you interpret this arrest of the BJYM leader and the workers?
So what are they doing? I don't understand. I mean, the CBI is inquiring under the court direction. Why are they breaking open the SSC office? They're hooligans. They're creating chaos in the state, in the city. I think what the police has done is extremely the right thing. I mean, let the fair investigation go on. The ministers are cooperating. CBI is investigating. I mean, why these people are jumping the gun? Let the investigation go on. So it seems that they don't even obey the law. This is extremely disappointing. Why are they doing this? I don't understand.
But Manojit, all they planned to do was to march to the SSC headquarters.
Yeah,
and
it's not just today, madam. This march is going on for the last 3-4 months. And when there is an investigation under the direction of the court, why are they creating chaos? I mean, let the CBI investigate the matter.
Right.
They can't even wait for the investigation. They are trying to influence the investigation. What is this? The government is cooperating.
Yes. Since you are talking about the proceedings, I'll also like to ask you about the High Court, the observations made by the High Court, which has terminated the job of Ankita Adhikari, the daughter of Paresh Adhikari. What are your views?
No, if she has got the job, so it is not proven as of now. Prima facie, the court has said that her job needs to be terminated. I think it's fine. Let the court do its job. But why these people are creating chaos? I mean, they are most unruly hooligans. They are always creating chaos and they are trying to influence the investigation, the entire investigation. I'm really sorry about the way the BJP is behaving. And they are being indulged even by their big party leaders. This is extremely disappointing as far as the Bengal is concerned.
All right, let me go back to Shogato Mukhopadhyay. Manojit, thank you so much for talking to us. So there you have it, some very dramatic visuals coming in from Kolkata. As you can see, a massive protest being staged over there by the BJYM workers. And shortly before their leader was arrested, they were all set to march to the SSC headquarters to protest what's been happening as far as the SSC scam is concerned. And we just heard what the BJYM leader also had to say. He said that what actions have been taken by the cops today is actually an indication, or rather an attack at the heart of democracy, and that they have all right to protest. Let me get back to Shogato, who's back on the who's back live with us. Shogato, this matter, as you said rightly, has entered the political arena, and this is bound to happen. But at the same time, I'd also like to take a quick status update from you as far as Partho Chatterjee's move to the Supreme Court is concerned. What is the status there?
Well, before I talk about Partho Chatterjee, let me give you some latest updates from here in Salt Lake, Karunamoi, from where another set of protesting BJP workers who just came over have now been freshly arrested by the police. Amongst those arrested is Indranil Khan, who is the BJP youth president for Bengal. This whole protest was supposed to be led by Indranil Khan, who is the BJP state president, and he has also been arrested by the police. Amongst those who have been arrested are both men and women, and police are finding it difficult at this point in time to contain the kind of agitation that the BJP is trying to show on the streets of Kolkata. A massive contingent of police is currently present at the site of protest, and fresh arrests are taking place because the BJP is been coming here in various groups, not just at one go, but at several small little rallies that they have conducted and are trying to assemble at the Karunamoi crossing in Salt Lake, and they are being picked up as and when they are arriving. was a group of BJP. The Karunamoy crossing, which was led by Indranil Khan, the BJP youth president, who has now also been picked up, taken away, and the crossing has now been cleared for vehicular traffic movement. So these are some dramatic developments taking place on the streets of Kolkata at this point in time. As far as Partho Chatterjee is concerned, I will quickly wrap this conversation by stating that Partho Chatterjee has simultaneously moved both the division bench of Calcutta High Court as well as the Supreme Court. The Calcutta High Court, which has heard the order, has heard the appeal of Partho Chatterjee, has reserved its order for now and is likely to pass an order post 2 p.m. As far as the appeal before the special leave petition before the Supreme Court is concerned, the Supreme Court is likely to hear the case today. Back to you.
Right. Let me, for all our viewers who are just tuning in, it's important to run them through what's happening as this massive protest taking place in Kolkata. The SSC scam, of course, is having political ramifications as well, as the BJP Youth Morcha has taken to the streets, and you can see some very dramatic visuals of the police detaining the BJYM workers, and they have already detained their leader. And as Shogato was just elaborating for us how this has been a very intense day for Kolkata. On the streets is all the action today, as you can see, and this seems to be giving and adding more dimensions to it. And with the BJP alleging that the TMC is involved in this, and this seems to be a direct attack at the heart of democracy. Shogato, please go ahead.
Well, let me tell you that the process of arrest still continues. The last set of BJP workers are now being taken away in police vans. Of course, the number of those who have been arrested are still not clear, but it would run into at least 100 to 150 workers who have already been arrested, detained, and taken away. Whether they would be granted bail from the police station or whether they would be produced in court is not yet clear, but it is evident that the police has announced this assembly illegal, and as a result of which the BJP workers, the protesters, are being picked up by the police one after the other as and when they are assembling here at the spot. So far, some 3 to 4 groups of BJP workers have already been arrested and taken away. We have to wait and watch if this drama on the streets of Kolkata continues for a while now. Back to you.
Absolutely, and this is not new because, BJP workers have been staging their protests just a couple of days ago as well. The BJP took to the streets where water cannons were leashed against them. Do elaborate on how this has, the entire SSC scam has been gaining steam and what this could mean for the TMC now.
Well, you see, the matter for a change, the SSC recruitment irregularity or the scam, as it is being called, is for a change. Was not initiated by any opposition political party. It was initiated by the victims, the alleged victims of the scam, who moved Calcutta High Court in great numbers, filing one petition after the other, and the Calcutta High Court then coming down heavily on the commission, hearing the case for several months now, and then on the basis of reports that the court had appointed, or on the basis of reports of committees that the court had appointed in the past, has now handed over the entire investigation responsibility to the CBI, and the matter immediately has gained political dimensions, and now the BJP, the left parties, even the Congress are out, blazing guns on the streets of Kolkata. Are directed against the Mamata Banerjee administration, trying to establish a large-scale corruption in the system that the Mamata Banerjee administration has been running for the last 11 years here in the state of Bengal.